I can start.
I'm TQ. I'm TQ. We are the Q brothers. Yes, we are. We're here with Francois. Francois from Jovoy. And we're going to test some out, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to smell your line of fragrances. So you start the shop, and then how long ago do you start making...
In the meantime, actually.
Right away?
Yeah, we opened the store. We had the first collection, and then we opened a store and we launched these beauties. Well, I hope you call them beauty in the end.
I do. Let's jump right in, because I feel like we're going to spend time.
These are the first two that are the
I'm not much of a talker. I'm not much of a talker, but you two can just talk. So I just like to jump in, all right?
So the first one.
We chose the one which are the most complicated to say.
Yeah. You know, you've really been a
Connaissance.
Yeah, you've really been a force in the industry for making fragrance less intimidating for Americans with names like L'arbre de la Connaissance. It's just easy. It just flows right out for our Anglo-American tongues.
You know what is the name of this perfume?
The tree.
Yeah.
Can you say it in French?
L'arbre de la Connaissance.
That's the right way, but you can say a little bit of Connaissance.
It works.
L'arbre de la Connaissance.
All right. Yes, it works.
Alors, let's go. So we have two perfumes actually, because we're gonna make session by two, and this is something special for me. This is a perfume that was worked around the fig note, the fig tree note, and we were not the first one, and certainly not the last one to work around this note.
No.
And here it's our clients coming to us. And they had this challenge. They say, Francois, why don't you work around a fig note that is going to last? Because they felt that what they experienced from the market
fades fast, yeah.
So, voilà, this is what she's been delivering. I say she because I am not the nose in the story.
Yeah.
I'm more the...
Who is the nose on this?
Alors, you're tricking me. No, this is Amélie, Amélie Bourgeois, who made this perfume.
Okay. Is that not public knowledge?
No, it is.
I'm just
you have to understand that this is our fourth video, and now it's difficult not to laugh each time. So, okay.
We're having a good time, for sure.
So, I was actually looking for the name of the lady who inspired the perfume. There is a joke about this perfume.
Yeah.
Because there is the fig tree, so maybe you haven't experienced a nap under the fig tree. This is a full romantic story. You are in the French Riviera, in the Mediterranean side of France, and we have those fig fruit, and you don't have this fruity note actually in this perfume. It's more like the blood of the perfume. And this is a joke, but only for you. Apparently, if you look at in the Bible, you have the Genèse. Do we say that in English? Genèse?
Genesis?
Genesis, thank you. Like okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yes. Yeah. And there is a myth that Eva is grabbing the fruit, giving it to Adam. Adam has absolutely no personality, takes the fruit, eat the fruit, and they found themselves instead of knowledge. They discover that they are naked.
Yeah, they're vulnerable.
They are very vulnerable, and they want to hide their body part.
Yeah.
And if you look at the old painting on the subject, you have generally it's a wine leaf, and they say it was not a wine leaf, it was a fig tree leaf. And a fig tree leaf create itches. So they were hiding with their body part with something that itches, will create allergies. So they had knowledge, but not about everything. So it's a joke that came from the lady who had the idea behind. And this perfume, we can't be serious, sorry. This perfume is all about serenity. You could also be under the Bodhi tree, where
Tree of Enlightenment.
Tree of Enlightenment, where the Buddha reached the state of enlightenment. You have these big trees that grow on the. I don't know if you've seen that. If you've been to Cambodia, for example, in Southeast Asia, you have these temples, and you have the roots of the trees which are growing on on the old temples, and we call them stranglers because they're strangling the.
Sure, yeah.
And this is a cousin of the fig tree.
Ah, okay.
This is how the tree under which the Buddha reached the enlightenment looked like. Voilà.
Cool.
Bon, alors this is one of the first 6 of the collection that we originally launched.
It's beautiful.
What do you think, Jay?
Yes,
As it through that story, it's dried down a bit from the initial spray, and it was sweeter.
I was gonna say I felt like it was fig and apricot when I first smelled it, or not. I don't know if it was apricot, but like there was a melony kind of quality to the fig at the beginning.
I'm getting more of the leaf and a little more green as it you know.
Yeah, no, now it is. But at the beginning when I first sprayed it, I thought, whoa, this is a.
There's even some woodier notes too that are coming out now. Yeah.
That's the idea.
The whole tree, the green, the leaf, the fruit, the bark, everything, right?
Yes. That's the idea, because when you say melon, I understand what you feel. It's really, but for me, melon is more the aqueous marine note that you have in the, you had this unisex in the 90s. This,
I was. There was a juicy note. There was a juicy note at the beginning or something.
I think when it was first sprayed, it was a little sweeter, but then it mellowed into the whole tree. You know, it was fruit.
But still, I'm not the nose. I don't remember the name of the nose in the end, so I'm not gonna.
It's still getting you.
Let's try that.
All right, let's jump in.
That's
this one is also easy to pronounce.
Yes.
Yeah.
La
Liturgie.
I said it right.
Du Zère.
Bravo. Your heart. You are both right. Alors here.
Keeping it easy.
This is.
What is this word?
La liturgie des heures.
What's your?
In English.
The liturgy.
Liturgy.
The liturgy of the hours.
Yes.
Right? Hours.
When you are in an abbey, you have a full day starting with the first. How do you call that?
Like the matin, right? It's like the call to prayer or whatever, or the singing or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And from the first time, the first moment of the day till the end, your day is very
marked by prayers. Yeah, Jay, you cannot smell this one?
No.
So I love bringing him in because he's not in the store very much, but this one I know very well, and I'm just going to wait before I say anything.
Oh, here you are. So there is a story that I never told anyone before about this.
Yeah,
I've told a few friends.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Yeah, exactly.
Alors, this is special to me because my grandfather, on my father's side, was in a camp during the Second World War, together with a monk, and this monk in the end became the big boss of an abbey in the heart of France. And this is where I used to spend my vacation when I was younger.
That's cool.
I had the memory of that. And here you have 1,000 ways to work around the incense, not especially the churchy one, even though we can't avoid that idea.
Yeah.
Here you have the patchouli, which is bringing some mossy, earthy, almost dirty note.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not so pejorative.
But frankincense.
Frankincense is there. Bravo.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I was an altar boy. And so,
I know you're not bringing up the churchy thing, but I was going to say, when I first smelled this, I was waiting for you to say it. I wanted you see if you would say it.
Catholic
the first thing I thought of was being an altar boy, and we were altar boys helping the priest at church go, and we were both raised Catholic.
Particularly at funerals, he had this thing he would swing around that was full of frankincense. And
we had to hold it.
Brings me back every time,
That's also the idea. Thank you. You're definitely hard. You start tomorrow morning.
We just need some language lessons. I think we're okay.
Yeah. So you have too much work here. So this is special to me, of course, because it brings me back to my youth. The perfumer this time I won't forget is Jacques Floret. He's a senior perfumer from Robertet, and
wow.
I like the idea of us living in a city and wearing something which is absolutely unexpected.
Yeah, this is beautiful, and what I like about both of them so far is that at first you think you get a strong note, you think you know it, and it starts to really alter its course.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm getting not just the moss and the frankincense, but almost like saltwater notes, like air. I'm getting air from it, like different, you know, wet.
Well, it's that
dewy
wet. It's
air
that
or
wet.
something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, absolutely. And
You have to come to see me in France, and we'll go in because the abbey still exists.
yeah,
And we go there.
that's great.
I'm not so sure. Maybe they are making some kind of great wine also. We can
Yeah,
try there.
yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Beautiful.
Ah,
Amazing.
you know my secret. I am not the one who make the perfume in the end.
Yeah.
No, this is amazing.
But you know,
Also.
you've got to feel good about it. Otherwise, I know you wouldn't.
That's really
True.
unique. Both of them, but especially, I've never smelled anything quite
Yeah.
like that one. It's amazing.
And I can't think of another fragrance like it. I mean, that I know well.
I do, but that's another story.
That's right.
For another time.